Hello, I'm Sean Herb.
And I'm Brent Herb.
And we are the Herb Brothers.
What
and
up,
we're
Ty?
here for another exciting night. I hope y'all enjoyed last night. Our friend Tim Goddard met with us and did a nice interview, man. What a great guy. We'd like to throw out a thanks to him again. Tonight we're going to preview round one. But before we do anything, what do we do?
Well, I think we need a cocktail, Ty.
I don't see why not. Where's our lovely caddy, Christina?
Hello, Christina. How are you, honey?
Good evening, gentlemen.
What are we going to have?
We are going to do the Herb specialty.
Man, the Herb signature drink. Nothing like it in the
Look at
world.
the steam coming off the ice.
Oh,
My God,
she
if
knows
that'll
what
make you
she's
feel
doing.
good inside.
This is absolutely fabulous here. I wish everybody could join us, but you can't. Fix your own at home and enjoy the show. I don't see why you wouldn't.
We'd also like to thank J. Parker Limited for this lovely shirt we have on this evening.
They have been dressing Savannah for 49 years. Kiefer Parker came by today and brought us this wardrobe. Thank you so much.
Yep, we really
They have
appreciate
their
it.
new store.
New store by the JW Marriott on River Street.
Plant
It's about
Riverside.
to be booming. Hope it does wonderful.
I think it's great. I'd like to thank y'all very much for that, Kiefer. It was
Yep,
very
thank
nice
y'all.
of you to come out of your way.
Jimmy, Dale, Kiefer. Very nice.
Here you are, brother.
Oh, man, I get the first one?
I don't see why you wouldn't. We're going to toast, aren't we?
We are.
Thank you, love.
Christina,
Y'all
thank you,
enjoy.
darling.
Christina, like I said yesterday,
Don't be
you're
a
the best
stranger.
looking caddy I've ever seen in my life. God bless you. I know y'all wanted to stay in the camera. We have to talk about things. Here's to you, Brent. Here's for the show tonight.
Cheers, brother.
And here's to Bobby Jones.
Cheers, Bobby.
You're my
Thank you.
boy, Blue. All right, so let's get going here. We started off today a little slow. They got out there on the driving range. They started playing. We thought we were going to get through it, then bam. Weather hit.
Did you see how early it was when they got up this morning? My God, it was still
you
dark
couldn't
outside.
even see him on the driving range. It was crazy.
Now, did you see Nicholas's shot?
Oh, yeah.
And Player. They both hit the honorary shots. But, I mean,
You got to think, though.
Nick, I know that-
Gary Player, the ambassador, is 85 years old. Nicholas is 80.
yeah. But
It was cool. He had his wife Barbara dressed up in the caddy uniform.
I saw
today,
that.
thought.
Where was Gary Player's?
I don't even know if anybody came with Gary Player. He's kind of a solo man. He does his own thing. You know, he always has.
Yep. But he looked like Nicholas looked like he hit that shot about maybe 80
I
yards.
think Nicholas went right underneath it. I'm surprised it didn't go up and hit him in the head.
I think it was a power
it's
power
Jack
hook.
Nicholas. You can
But
do
yeah.
whatever you want with a golf ball. We're not checking you.
But it was great. It was great to start it off. But then we had horrible. The rain set in.
Yeah,
So now we're 3 hours behind for the rest of the tournament.
exactly. So they're not going to finish today. We're going to try to get back at it tomorrow. But if you could see it during the middle of the day, the sun was coming out. It was getting better. And it was, you know, you could tell it was still soft on the greens. I saw balls hit the green and be an inch underneath.
Yep, the greens are real soft. But then for the rest of the weekend, it ought to be beautiful.
But you said,
Not beautiful,
you
it's gonna be
heard,
foggy. What's
Didn't
that?
you hear something about Augusta would lift clean in place? You told me something?
They've never, ever, in the history of the Masters, been able to lift, clean, and place their golf ball.
That's the craziest thing I ever heard.
And
I mean, what do you do if it's stuck in the middle
and
of
the
the fairway?
chairman said
and
it
it's
ain't going to
that
happen this weekend either. So
deep? The chairman. Let's talk about the chairman for a minute. Fred really, he's a great guy. He cursed the dogs the other day. He wanted to brag on Florida a little bit. I gave him hell about that last night. I'll give you hell about that again. Go dogs, whatever, Fred. But they are doing a great thing with Augusta National for the neighborhood communities around Augusta I heard about. Them and their partners are donating $10 million to redo
the medical college?
the medical college and the neighborhoods around Augusta National.
Well, that's nice. They got the money for sure.
Well, I don't know if they're doing it out of good deeds or they just want to make the neighborhood look better. Let's be real. When it comes to the chairman and the members of Augusta, they have their own, priorities they look at and whatever, and their little sheets. I'm just saying.
Yep. So the weather, it's going to be foggy tomorrow morning when them boys tee off. But for Friday, the high 78, lows 53, and it's pretty much the same way all the way through Sunday.
Yeah, I think it's going to be sunny all weekend. I think it's going to be great.
They're going to be
Can't
playing
wait to watch
catch-up.
it.
They're going to be playing catch-up until Sunday. But
Right.
Sunday, you're going to have 18 holes on Sunday. They're not going to be playing catch-up. They're going to get finished with all that, hopefully, by Saturday afternoon.
And I like, and it hurts players. Like Tiger Woods teed off on 10 this morning, had to come off the course when it started raining.
Yep.
He's older than most of them, so you got to think his bones are creaking a little bit. Of course, my man here last night made a comment that I'd like to go back on. That
I said he's going to
Woods-
miss the cut.
Yeah, you said, shit, Tiger Woods will not make the cut.
Well, he ain't made it yet, Bubba. He had a bogey-free round, first time in his
He had 4 birdies a day.
last 106 rounds. Since
Bogey?
08.
Yeah, he's 4 under.
Bogey-free round, best round he's had since
It's
08.
unbelievable what Tiger did today.
Well, that's great.
He was
But-
playing his game. He wasn't hitting it far. You kept
You
going.
still got to make the cuts tomorrow, Bubba. Don't get your head. Don't get your pains.
It's okay,
you know.
Bubba. We're going to go through the leaderboard real quick. We're going to talk about some players like Paul Casey today. who I don't think there was any stopping him today. 5 birdies and an
He
eagle.
played great. He's a super nice guy too.
You met him?
No, I've never met him.
Well, how in the hell
Don't be
do
a
you know
smart
he's a-
ass?
I can
He
be what
just
I
seems
want.
like he's got a good head on his shoulders.
Super
He's not
nice
cocky.
guy. Okay, he's a great guy. I can't wait to have a drink with you and Paul Casey. But whatever.
How about Webb Simpson? Did you see him today?
Webb was in his zone.
He looks like a damn werewolf.
He's-
What is
he-
that shit on his face?
I don't know.
I don't get
My
it.
daddy always said, "Why grow something on your face? You grow out on your ass." Is what I'm saying. I don't understand. I just don't
I
get
love
it.
it.
I mean, I don't understand it, but whatever. Webb, God bless you. Good round today. Here's to you, but please shave for tomorrow.
And let's give a little props to Larry Mize today. My man's 62 years old.
From Augusta, hometown boy.
Hometown Augusta.
Yeah.
He played at Georgia Tech. Good God,
Jesus, swallow
It hurts me to
something.
say it. But anyway, he won a
God
Masters in
almighty.
'87. My man shot 200 today.
He did.
62 years old, shooting
I know
200.
it.
That's pretty damn impressive.
And he's a home boy. You remember when he beat Norman that time?
Well, we
at
don't talk.
home.
Norman's my man. Always been my favorite golfer.
I
He's
like
had a lot
the
of
Shark.
heartbreak.
We've been in the Sharks plane. You know, at one time we flew in his G4 to West Palm. Remember that?
I remember that.
Great guy. We drank all his Miller High Life. He was probably pissed by the time he got on the plane, but it was no big deal. But he has been shut out of the Masters so many times, it's ridiculous. He was up on the leaderboard, I believe, when Nicholas won in '86. Mize chipped
Mize?
in on him in '87.
Yeah, 6 birdies today.
Yeah.
6 birdies and 4 bogeys. That's pretty
That's
damn impressive.
good. And it's always
Congrats,
good to see
Larry
them guys
Mize. You
out.
played good today. Hopefully you make the cut tomorrow.
It's good to see him out there. It's good to see Boom Boom today.
Yep.
I mean, it's all. You've never seen anybody walk on a course as cool as Fred Couples. I can tell you that right now. And what did he say? Who almost hit the hole in one today?
Dylan Fratelli, the South African.
Yeah.
On 16. Now, see, golf is still going on right now while we're live. But Dylan Fratelli on 16. What do they call that? The Red Bud. The Red Bud hole? Is that the Red
I
Bud
think that
hole?
is the Red Bud.
He hit it perfect, and he's playing with Couples today. They were matched up together. And, yeah,
almost hit it in the hole?
Couples said, well, go in for the kid or whatever, you know.
Going for the kid. What a great quote.
Yep.
It's just like he's been there so many times it doesn't matter.
So let's talk about no fans. It was real weird out there today.
It's crazy. And they talked about
Wide open.
it. Paul Casey talked about it. He was like, man, it just doesn't feel right. You ain't got the roars of Augusta. I mean, it's just, you looked around the course, you didn't see the azaleas, those, growing dogwoods like we said yesterday. It's a lonely course.
It is lonely. And
Jordan Speed
even-
compared it to playing in a practice round. It's just weird.
The players have no idea where their ball's going. They're asking the cameraman, hey, did you see where that went? They have no idea where the ball is because the galleries aren't there. Normally the galleries stop them or they can hear the roar. They know if it's good or bad. They have no idea where the damn
hell
ball's
yeah.
going.
Well, let's going to no galleries being there, no boundaries. You hit the ball over the course. Your boy DeChambeau today.
Boy.
I'm sorry.
Hey.
Douche.
Douche.
DeChambeau.
The douche.
Let's go back to that.
Yeah.
I know you got your little bottle somewhere.
Put it this way,
If you didn't use it last night on yourself, I don't know what the hell you do with that.
He was all over the place today. Woods, creeks. I mean, shit. But hey, what did he
Woods,
shoot?
creeks.
2 under.
He's hitting it too
Anybody
far. He's hitting
else-
his drive to the
anybody else
fairway.
that would've
He
shot-
can't control his irons. That's all I got to say. He hit it over the green. He's coming back. He's chili dipping shit.
Well,
The guy's a nervous wreck. You couldn't drive a 9-inch
Listen to
nail off
this
his
shit.
ass with a sledgehammer right now. I'm telling you. He's a nervous wreck.
He shot 3 over par because his par is 67. Don't forget that.
Oh, yeah. His par 67. So what did he shoot?
Anybody else in the field
What did he
would have
shoot
probably
today?
shot 5
So what did he
over.
shoot today?
70.
You
Spit
need a
it out the
calculator?
creek. Yeah, okay.
He actually shot 3 over today, right? He ended up 2 under.
He did. He had 5.
So he ended up 2
had 5
over on
birdies.
his par.
He
I'm sorry.
doubled what hole? What hole
I
did he
don't
double?
know.
13.
Do you remember what year 2
It
over?
wasn't televised yet, so I don't know how the hell he did it.
mean-
Nor did I look it up because
Do
I
you remember what year 2 over won the Masters? Never. Boom.
That's a double bogey. You sound like that asshole that was on live from the Masters today.
Oh, do I?
He said DeChambeau just double bogeyed the 13th hole. Now I hate to say he's talking to Brandon Chambly and Bo Cephas, the other guy.
Bo Cephas.
He said, I'd hate to say this, but DeChambeau might have just lost the Masters tournament 2020. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm on the couch. I'm like, he double bogeyed the hole. What the hell? It's Thursday.
And it was only his, what, 5th hole?
Yeah, it's
Something like that.
No, fourth hole.
hole.
Yeah, fourth hole.
It's just out of control. But anyway, there's certain golfers that, I hate to say it, Patrick Reed played good today. He's a Georgia boy. Cheats a little bit on tour.
Oh,
You
my
remember,
God.
remember when he was in the bunker? Jesus Christ. He's taking practice swings and he's pushing the sand away from the ball while he's taking a practice
Reed-
swing. It's like, you're on camera, dude. Get your crap together.
Reed had the most birdies today. Well, the golf's still going on, but Reed had, eight
he had
birdies.
8 birdies. That's
and 4 bogeys.
phenomenal.
That is phenomenal.
But still only finished 4 under.
Now, you ain't got to like the guy. He gets criticized a lot, but I don't
does.
think that shit bothers him too much.
He's got a jacket, I think it does bother him.
You think so?
I think it bothers you.
I wonder if it's true if he really got his parents kicked out of a tournament. And that'd be something serious to think
You
about.
just
but we
mentioned
don't
getting
bring-
your parents kicked out of a tournament. Now, when we used to play junior golf, you remember Mom?
Oh my
I love
God,
you, Mom.
man.
I'm going to see you. I love you. But let me tell you, we used to play in these junior tournaments. You get down to about number 4 or 5. And she didn't want to make you nervous. She didn't want to let you know she was there.
She'd
There'd be a
hide-
tree right here, and all of a sudden you'd see her head come out like that, and you'd be like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Game went to shit. We'd turn our hat around.
You
We'd
buggy
throw
3 holes in a
clubs.
row, then
we
finally
looked like
she get in
John
the hat.
Rahm out there throwing shit. That's
Mom,
what
you
we
mind
would
getting
do.
the hell out of here? I could tell a story right now, but I think it'd be a little vulgar. A little vulgar for this, but I'm not going to tell it. I'm not
You
going
gonna
to
tell
bring it
the
up.
chap behind story?
Yeah, I had a chap dance. When I was little, I was about 5 foot nothing. I weighed about 110 pounds.
So about the same you are now.
When I was in playing high school golf at BC as a freshman.
Don't make me shake, motherfucker.
And my bag used to rub against me. I was so short. And boy, if I had the worst chap dance I've ever had in my
Man, if
life.
you only would have had that douche.
And it was at the state tournament in St. Simon's. We were playing against Glen Academy. We won our junior year, by the way, but anyway. My mom, I told her I needed some Vaseline. What does my mother do? You remember this shit, Sean?
Swung the hole, and I was so excited I just started spraying. I was saying I was going to let the tee off, and I turned around and went in the hole.
Be happy for him?
Yeah, I was very happy.
Love you.
Yeah, I wish it was with me.
So she goes.
Keep
So I
talking.
struggle the next 2 or 3 holes. Before I know it, I'm looking 400 yards down the hole. And here comes my mom with, I don't know what the hell she had in her hand. I
A little
couldn't tell.
napkin of Vaseline.
She had a damn dab, a glob of Vaseline like this on her. I said, oh my God, I'm
things your
embarrassed.
mother will do for their children.
And
now.
there's galleries out there. There's no galleries this
No,
weekend.
no.
But those galleries, I was pretty embarrassed. That's just a little story about the Herb brothers.
I remember
about
in
me.
Jennings Mill, I got stung in the behind by a bee. She got a cigarette from somebody wet at the back. I'm over there with my shorts up. She's rubbing
She
tobacco
pulled your
on
shorts
my
down.
ass. Yeah.
That ain't good. Let's get back to
Very
golf.
embarrassing. Let's go back to the Masters. We'll talk about us later.
So we already talked about Casey. Webb Simpson, the werewolf.
Yeah. We
He
already
played
talked
good
about
today.
it.
He
Yeah.
shot 5 under.
I just hope he shaves, man. How about Tiger Woods today? Let's get into it, okay? You said he wouldn't make the cut. I know he ain't made the cut yet.
No, that's exactly right.
I mean, it's the dumbest comment I think you've ever made to me in the however many years you have been alive. But the guy played
I doubt
today,
that.
finished 4 under. He made 4 birdies today, no bogeys on his round. And if you'd have seen it on number 8, he should have been 5 under. On number 8 today, he hits a shot.
Here
He
we
comes
go.
up there, he's got about an 80-yard chip, and the green's starting to dry up a little bit. You see the sun come out, it's not as wet anymore, and it backs up 15 feet from the hole. You can see
We
the
talked about it
frustration.
yesterday. You got to be able to control
I'm not
your
going to
spin.
say what he mouthed on TV, but he should have birdied that one. He should have
We just talked about my chapped ass, and you can't mouth nothing on this television.
Well,
Come on,
okay.
Tiger.
He said GD. I ain't got enough. I'm out of money
I
from
think I
yesterday
said-
for the swear bucket.
Yeah,
And I
we're
know
trying
his
not to
ass
swear
is.
today,
He
not too
cussed
much
like
anyway.
Scarface yesterday. I don't know what the hell was going on.
But hey, talking about no fans today. Did you see Cockrack? Jason
Who?
Cockrack.
Cock crack.
He won the CJ Cup at Sherwood this year in October, middle of October. He beat Xander, the X-Man,
Somebody's been Googling.
by 2 shots. he,
Go back
he's
to
on the
Andy
par
Dandy
5,
Nicholas.
15th hole today. It's his second shot. There's no gallery.
Right.
He flies the green. Normally the gallery's there to stop the ball. The damn ball hit the downhill, went into the pond at Redbud on the 16th par 3. And I mean, I'm sure if y'all watched it, y'all saw
You
Lee
talking about the
Westwood.
one that came across Lee Westwood?
Yeah,
I
he,
saw
he
that.
marked it with a T.
Almost nailed him.
That
But
just
that's
goes-
what I'm saying. It goes. Yeah.
That goes to show you,
No
what's
gallery.
going on there with
You
no
can hit it
gallery. You
anywhere.
have no idea where the damn ball is.
Ask DeChambeau. He was hitting it all over the place today, and I don't think he's going to make the cut. I'm going to make that statement. I don't think the favorite's going to make the cut this year, and I don't know the last time that's happened. I'm just saying.
Now, see, I beg to differ with you, bud. He played horrible today. He still shot 2 under. Paul Casey's leading it, as we know as of now.
The guy needs
But
to
that
make
could
some
change.
changes. I guarantee
You
tomorrow.
don't think he's going to make changes?
Oh, he
It's
better.
all science with him.
It's a science with him.
Yeah.
The only science he knows he's going to go home
I
and
say-
lift some weights tonight and go back on the course.
I say tomorrow he shoots 6 under tomorrow, and he's 8 under going into the weekend.
He's going to shoot 600 tomorrow.
yeah, you
You
wanna
wanna bet on that?
Sure. What do you want to bet on, bud?
$50.
I want to hug you right
That's
now.
come here. That's a $50. This is how we. That's close the deal.
Yeah, $50. You
$50
got it.
on that tomorrow. That DeChambeau will shoot 600. There ain't no shot in hell. I hate to say it.
Oh my God, really?
Hey, Jason
All right.
Filterman just checked in and said Larry Mize.
We talked about Larry.
We just talked
Mize.
about Larry. Thank you,
Thank
Dan.
you for the
Appreciate
input.
the input,
Hey,
bud.
yes, we talked about Larry. We love Larry. He's a hometown boy. He won against Norman, chipped in on him.
By the way, we are in
And he
Savannah,
played
Georgia,
great
at
today.
Coach's Corner.
Played great today.
In the Henderson's cabin. But just to give you all a little heads up, all the leaderboards at the Masters were made here in Savannah by Chatham Steel.
This is true. This
Just
is true.
wanted to throw that out
Just
there.
a little tidbit of information for us Savannians over here to know, we do contribute to Augusta National. To me, I think we ought to get free fucking tickets, but that doesn't happen. So whatever. Sorry, Chatham Steel. Maybe you'll get us in next year. But even Tim Geiderer couldn't get in this year, so there you go. You have it. He usually gets like 10 credentials. He got none.
All right, so now we got the X-Man. X-Man shoots 500. When I say the X-Man, I mean Xander Schauffele.
He's unbelievable. What a good swing.
He's a player. He started out
He
burning
is.
the first 3 today.
He's a great player. He
But
really
boy, did
is.
he slow down.
But he had 7 birdies. How can you say slowed down?
Well, you start off 3 birdies, and
And then
shoot
you have
5 under.
Wait a minute.
Well,
Okay,
for
you
the
start
next
off,
15
hold on.
holes, what the
You
shit?
start off with 3 birdies. You have 7 total. So he had 4 on the other side, but he slowed down. How is that slowing down? If I'm going 30 miles an hour and I go up to 40, am I slowing down, Brett? Jesus Christ, man! Sometimes it's not rocket science. I'm just saying.
You're a pain in my ass. You're a pain in my ass.
I'm just saying. I don't.
Louis
get it.
Oosthuizen.
I love him.
He shot 4
Love that
today.
guy.
He's one of 3 people that's ever had albatross at the Masters.
And let's go
And
totally.
we all remember that.
Let's
I
go
don't know what
totally
year it was.
opposite of DeChambeau. He's one of the shortest on tour.
Who?
He doesn't have a lot of length. Louis Oosthuizen doesn't have a lot of length.
He's not a pretty boy.
Very
He
short.
looks like a damn gopher right here.
I'm not
With
going to
them
go in. You're the one with the douche. You're talking about men's looks. I'm not going that far. But the guy's hitting it well. And he doesn't hit it that far. And he's one of the short players. Going to show you what I was saying yesterday. It's not about hitting the ball far. It's your approach shots, where you put those approach shots, and your putting.
It's the whole game. You need the whole game to win the Masters, bud.
What? I never said it wasn't, but yesterday you were driving the point that you got to.
He's hitting the 3.
He's a beast.
We got
He's
tomorrow.
a beast, is
We got
what he
tomorrow.
said.
We got tomorrow to look forward to, Bubba. He's
We
going to
do.
straighten it out. And
He's
he's
going
going
to shoot.
He's going to shoot 400. Today.
He's going to shoot 400 tomorrow, and I'm going to win $50. And I'm going to go, man, I love that guy.
That number
My
2
toe attitude is going to change after I get
Number
50
2 must be
bucks.
playing like a joke. I think there was like 10 Eagles.
But
when
you
we
know,
quit watching
if
it
you
on
look
number
at the
2.
course today, we were writing down our scores and we were looking at them and how many birdies everybody had. The average of birdies today was like 5 birdies per person.
That's because the greens are so wet.
Well, that's what
You
I'm
gotta-
saying.
You got
You're
to take
sticking
advantage of it
today.
and throw darts.
And you can putt the ball a little more firm than you usually do.
It's gonna firm up, though,
But you
bud.
can tell at the end, they started hitting it about 5 feet past the hole. The green started drying up. They got those aerators out there. They dry it up. I mean, Augusta National's got everything they can do to dry that course up. And I think tomorrow you're going to see a lot of bad chipping, bad putting, because they're going to get used to today and they're going to think it's going to be like that.
I don't know
and
if
it's
you're going to
just
see anything bad at the Masters. They're not going to televise the bad stuff.
You're going to see a
Not
lot
as
of
much.
those balls like you were talking about, what's his name, hitting it in the red bud today.
Well, oh yeah, we're going to see that shit
everything.
Saturday and Sunday over the weekend because it's going
The
to harden
rise,
up.
the rise,
weather's
the
going to be
Bermuda,
great.
the Bermuda's going to dry up quick. The rise still going to be a little wet. So if you're in the rough, you have a lot of balls flying. If you're on the greens, you're going to have a lot of balls, flying past it. It's going to be hard tomorrow, and I think it's really going to screw them up. To be honest with you.
It might. How your golfers doing, bud? How's Fleetwood doing?
When I looked at it last, I think Fleetwood. You got it. You got my golfers. What was Fleetwood? Go ahead and tell me. He wasn't playing great.
When we got,
I think
when
he
we
was
went
one
live,
under. He was 1 under. He went back to even.
He
then
was
he
even
bogeyed.
after 10.
Yeah, that's all right.
He looks pretty out there with the long hair, kind of like your hair, It looks pretty. He don't
I'll let
put
him get
product
away.
in his Fleetwood. I don't think he puts product in his.
How about, let's talk about your other golfer, John Rahm.
Shit. He eagled number
Shit.
2. He shot 3 under. What's wrong with that?
He made an eagle, and he had 4 birdies and an eagle, and still shot 3 under. He had a lot of bogeys today. It's
Yeah,
not
3.
good for him. I'm just saying it's not a good outlook tomorrow. Yeah, I made these birdies, but look what I did on the other holes. It's going to screw with his head. His head's going to be spinning like a top tomorrow. John Rahm, I love you to death. I think his attitude's changed. He's not breaking clubs, throwing shit.
Well, hey,
I think his attitude
the
has
week-
changed.
the
I
week-
think
the
he's
week is
great.
still young.
I'm sorry, I have a member of our team behind our camera guy giving me the number that I have to put in the swear bucket tomorrow. I really apologize if anybody's
Yeah,
children are
thanks.
watching this. If you are, I suggest you go in the other room and play with your PlayStation and let your parents watch it, have a cocktail. Because we're probably
Go
not
play
gonna
with your
stop.
train kids.
The tongue goes
That's
where
a
the
good
tongue
joke.
wants to go. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. But anyway, John Rahm, he's not throwing the clubs anymore. He's calmed down. You see him socializing on the driving range, talking to Mickelson. And
He's still got the fire in him. He might throw some clubs.
I didn't say he didn't have fire in him, but that Spaniard, he's just like Sergio Garcia. He goes out. You remember Sergio spitting the hole one time? Sergio, I'm going to hit the ball. Okay, wait. I'm going to hit. Hold on.
How about the
Okay.
gay? How about the gay skip? Did we talk about that yesterday?
That shit?
We just skipped.
Holy Jesus.
That was at 99
Drove me
PJ in
crazy.
Medina.
Well, he was up
That
in
was
New
the
York.
gayest-
He was up in
That
New
was
York.
one of the worst things I've ever seen.
They booed him.
That made me hate him. And
You
the
just
Bud Light
can't have an
commercials.
attitude like that, especially at the Augusta National. And I'm glad John Rahm changes that, his whole outlook on it. Because he really, even they were talking about it at the Augusta. On news, Notre Begay was talking about how he's changed and everything.
Did you pick Justin Thomas?
Yes, I did.
Boy, he's playing good today. He's
fired up. He
almost
birdied like
he almost birdied the first four.
Yeah, he birdied
he's looking out.
the first 4 out of 5, right?
Yeah, I think.
And he's still playing good. I don't know what he is right now because we ain't got to watch the end of it.
Yeah,
We got the
we don't
bat
have a
phone if
TV
anybody wants to
screen
call
here.
and keep us updated on what's going on while we're doing this. But no, he played good today. How about Matthew Wolff?
Oh, my boy Wolf.
I liked him today. He played good. He was he 3 under after 10, I think?
3 under after 10. He's had 3 birdies, no bogeys.
But
he's doing good.
It didn't look like he was trying to hit it like he can hit it.
Nobody tries to hit it like
but he can
DeChambeau.
hit it just as far as
That's
he does.
bullshit. I don't believe that one bit. You making fun of him now?
No, I have to. Ricky Fowler gets on the driving range and makes fun of him. Why can't I make fun of
Right.
him? I did like him today. He looked good today.
Fowler's playing good today. He looks like he's got something on his mind now.
I can't believe you didn't pick Ricky Fowler. Do y'all know that every celebrity tournament we play in kind of thing, or the Henderson
Celebrity
golf tournament, well, we say celebrity, Savannah celebrities. John Henderson is a Savannah celebrity. And we play in his tournament. He dresses up full orange. Looks like a damn pumpkin in one of the first tee.
Well, if he's close on
Ricky
Sunday, I might
Fowler.
put the outfit on.
I get the Payne
with the
Stewart
douche's
outfit
hat.
on. Payne Stewart was my boy. I dress up in the knickers. We look like a couple of jackasses, but it's all good. and Henderson dresses up as Bill Murray from Caddyshack. It's hilarious. And I think he's going to have that tournament again, by the way. So when it comes up, y'all be looking for it. We'll get in there. It's a lot of fun, and we have a good time. Let's go to, what's your other golfer? Can't lay.
He's playing good.
Can't lay it in the hole.
What do you mean he can't lay it in the hole? He's one
under. He's 1 under after 8.
He's got 10 more to play.
The average-
We don't know what the hell's going on. He might be 4 under right now.
He can't lay it in the hole, Brent. He's 1 under after
Good
8.
God.
The average birdies today is 5. How the hell can he get it? He can't get it in the hole.
Well, I mean, I'm not
You
watching.
tell me how good.
I'd love
No,
to be
I just
watching
want to
it.
understand your mind and how you think he's playing good today. 1 under.
You got to make putts. I
1
told
under ain't
everybody
gonna make the
yesterday.
cut. I can tell you
You're not
that.
making putts. You're not gonna make the cut.
You got Casey today shooting 7 under, showing you the birdies are out there.
Well, they're only taking the top 50 this year. The 10-shot rule is thrown out the window.
That's right.
You know.
Yeah.
So it might. What do you mean? I mean, you
I'm
never
listening
know.
to you. Go ahead.
It's Thursday. He's 1 under
I
after
know
8.
what day it is.
He might be 7
I'm
under.
just telling
I mean,
you, the course is changing tomorrow. It's not going to be the same.
No, it's going to dry out over and over as days go by.
Sounds like a parrot. Somebody give him a cracker. I just said that, didn't I?
Oh shit! Here we go.
Excuse me? Hold on, update.
We getting an update here.
Paul Casey is -7. Yeah, we already got
We
that.
already know
We need
all
the
that.
golfers
I'm
that are
talking
out
about
there.
Cantlay. There you
No,
go.
I can't look at the phone right now, buddy. But if you will look up Patrick Cantlay for me, see where he's at. See, what's going on. Jason Day, 200 today. I don't think he had a
How
bad.
about Tony Finau? He might be the only
don't have
person that
Tony.
eagled number 15 today. But did you see him on TV?
No.
Why aren't they covering him? I don't
I
understand.
didn't see him one time. Probably
Why
because
aren't they does he smell bad?
No, because
Does he-
sometimes
is he ugly?
Sometimes he hits a good shot and goes running.
Does
into
he have an ankle that spins around
Yeah,
at the bar?
sometimes he hits a good shot and starts running down the damn fairway and trips up and breaks his ankle for the rest of the week. No reason to pay him a lot of attention if you're going to hurt yourself, Tony. Tony's calmed down now. He's all right. He's not playing on roller skates, so he's good.
It's gonna be a good Masters, I think.
I think so. I think we got some good picks. I think we're going to have a lot of fun watching it tomorrow. I
Yep.
think tomorrow's conditions are going to be totally different. I think Tiger Woods is really going to play good tomorrow, if you ask me. Reason being, he got done with his round today. Not only do they have to make up for what we missed today for the golfers that didn't finish, but Tiger gets to go home, have a steak, potato, have a drink, lay with his girlfriend, whatever the hell he wants
He
to
might
do.
have flashbacks of the past. He ain't no telling. He might lose it. Flashback to that
Flashback?
2 iron coming through the windshield. You never know.
He's not
Did you see that picture of his mugshot? Holy shit.
Is that
he looked
what
like a
Whoa,
werewolf. He ain't
whoa,
shaved
we
in a
ain't
week.
going there with this shit.
Why not?
We're going to start talking
You gonna mess
Waffle
with
Houses?
my douche boy? I mean, really?
I don't even have,
Come on,
I didn't
Tiger.
pick Tiger. That's not one of my picks.
Well,
I'm
you all
talking
about him though. You making me.
I
said he's
would
gonna miss the
love
cut.
to see him tie Jack Nicklaus with 6 green jackets.
I would too.
It doesn't sound like
about
it.
your boy
You're talking
McElroy?
mug shots. I want you to look at your mug shot at one time or look at mine. Nobody.
We're not bringing up that.
I was
Okay,
shit. Look at Nick
easy.
Nolte and his. Did you ever see that one, ladies and gentlemen? Jesus Christ.
picked McAvoy
His
too.
hair was like this. He looked like he chased a fort through a barrel of nails. I mean, he looked like an idiot. But no,
How about-
Tiger Woods tomorrow. Let me finish, can I?
Sure.
But if you want to spit in, he's playing. He's done with his round. He's home tonight. He gets to rest. Not only does he
We
have
don't know what he's doing. We don't have no idea what he's doing.
Okay.
Or
I'm
what
sorry.
he's doing.
I feel like I'm in a
Or-
I feel like I'm in a damn courtroom right now. I'm assuming that he could go home and get some rest. Not only is say he's teeing off at 11 tomorrow, I can't remember what time he's teeing off tomorrow, but he has 2 extra hours of rest to think about his game, have a nice breakfast, lunch maybe even, and then go play. I mean, he needs that energy. He's 40 what now? 44? What is he?
44, buddy. Same age as me. I'm 44 too.
I took a guess at that.
His birthday's December 31st. You know that? Isn't that great?
Guess who likes him more than I do? He's just being a hard
Man,
ass tonight.
He did a great thing for golf. Tiger Woods is awesome for golf.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
amazing. He's done so much for the game. It's ridiculous.
You're exactly right.
I mean, and I said he missed the cut, and he still might miss the cut.
It's all right.
It all depends on what he does.
But I really do think it's going to be a good time tomorrow. I hope y'all come back again to watch us tomorrow.
What about McAvoy? Look, before we close it all up, what about McAvoy?
I knew that was coming.
Is he
Roy's
a
all
career
right.
Grand Slam or what? What's he playing? What's he doing?
He's not hitting the ball real good right now. I think he was like even or 1 under when we quit watching him after 8 or 9 holes or whatever. But he wasn't hitting it very well, I have to say. That's my number 1 pick. I still have my green sash over here to put on when he does play well. Not a big deal, but I think he's going to do well tomorrow. Now, I hope y'all come back and watch tomorrow. I hope we did a good preview for you today.
I hope y'all enjoyed last night too. Sorry about my language, but
That's okay. We're going to have a
sometimes that happens.
Let's go. Let me tell you what, we're at the Henderson cabin at the 19th hole tonight at Coach's Corner, and we have the alternators tonight playing. They're right over here. You can't see them, but they're ready to
Come
play.
on out to Coach's Corner and listen
And I can
to
tell you
them.
right now, we are going to have a lot of drinks watching them tonight. I hope you come out and join us. That way, we're in rare form for tomorrow's preview of the Masters, and I don't think you want to miss it. And we might even have a special guest for you tomorrow. Again, we'd like to thank Tim Goddard for last night. We'd like to thank Lawrence for doing everything he does for us. Coach's Corner, Rubbing and Grubbing, the show last
High
night.
Grits,
I got to
show.
give my boy Dan Fold some thumbs up last night. They didn't get to do their show, Rubbing and Grubbing, last night because we went on and we didn't shut up in time.
Yeah.
So thank you all for doing that and giving us an opportunity to bring our show to you. We love y'all. We hope to see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Good
Cheers.
to go. Thank you again, Jay Parker.
Hey, how do we end this?
Right here.
See y'all tomorrow evening.
We will do
We
this.
enjoyed it. Please tune in. Oh boy, can you zoom in and hear that?
Here's to you.
You would think y'all had practiced this in about 4
How long was that?
Funny
20 minutes?
was last
30
night.
minutes?
It's hard to come up with good new material every time.